Education is the most powerful weapon which we can use to change the world. When a man is denied the right to live the life he believes in, he has no choice but to become an outlaw. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. It always seems impossible until it's done. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. I am the captain of my soul. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. A nation should not be judged by how it treats its highest citizens, but its lowest ones. Where you stand depends on where you sit. One of the things I learned when I was negotiating was that until I changed myself, I could not change others. After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's inspiring others to move beyond it. Live life as though nobody is watching and express yourself as though everyone is listening. You will achieve more in this world through acts of mercy than you will through acts of retribution. One cannot be prepared for something while secretly believing it will not happen. We know too well that our freedom is incomplete without the freedom of the Palestinians. Know your enemy and learn about his favorite sport. It is not where you start, but how high you aim that matters for success. I am not an optimist, but a great believer of hope. Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that generation. Your playing small does not serve the world. Who are you not to be great? It is what we make out of what we have, not what we are given, that separates one person from another. We must use time creatively and forever realize that the time is always right to do right. I have never cared very much for personal prizes. A person does not become a freedom fighter in the hope of winning awards. When the water starts boiling, it is foolish to turn off the heat. I never lose. I either win or learn. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. Peace is the greatest weapon for development that any person can have. Education is the great engine of personal development. I could not imagine that the future I was walking toward could compare in any way to the past that I was leaving behind. No single person can liberate a country. You can only liberate a country if you act as a collective. Only free men can negotiate. Prisoners can't enter in contracts. Courageous people do not fear forgiving for the sake of peace. Money won't create success, the freedom to make it will. For a revolution is not just a question of pulling a trigger. Its purpose is to create a fair, just society. As a leader, one must sometimes take actions that are unpopular or whose results will not be known for years to come. We forgive, but not forgotten. Fools multiply when wise men are silent. Life has a way of forcing decisions on those who vacillate. Losing a sense of time is an easy way to lose one's grip and even one's sanity. Non-violence is a good policy when conditions permit. If I had my time over, I would do the same again. So would any man who dares call himself a man. A child is born free. Difficulties break some men, but make others. The purpose of freedom is to create it for others. To be the father of a nation is a great honor, but to be the father of a family is a greater joy. If wealth is a magnet, poverty is a kind of repellent. Everyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve success if they are dedicated to and passionate about what they do. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. To deny people of their human rights is to challenge their very humanity. Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden but never extinguished. It is not the individuals that matter, but the collective. It's never too late to do the right thing. There is nobody more dangerous than one who has been humiliated. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Great thinking comes from a great mind. A dreamer is a winner who never gives up. In love, unlike politics, caution is not usually a virtue. In a sick country, every step to health is an insult to those who live on its sickness. Character is how you treat people when they can do nothing for you. I was taught that a boy may cry, but a man conceals his pain. I have always believed that exercise is not only a key to physical health, but to peace of mind. Truth will rise like the sun from the morning clouds.